Hello everyone and thank you for joining me. Before going into the pen for today, just wanted to let you know that I'm trying a new video setup. The old camera that I'm using wasn't really doing its, the video recording is actually okay, it's just that the amps inside are not really the best, especially for recording voice. I wasn't able to use the microphone properly, and now hopefully I can make a conversation and basically takes of my videos while I'm presenting things or doing other things. And also I had issues with the tiny screen being way on top of my head. This camera was not allowing me to recording 4K video while sending to an external basically screen, and it was very hard to see it. Still a great little camera for recording things, but hopefully the new setup is not hopefully, the new setup is way better and allows me to do all the things that I needed to do. Plus I think that I might have fixed my focusing issue, or at least I hope it'll fix it. With that said, going into the pen for today, I will be using a ceramic roller CR02 0.5mm matte blue coming from OHTO. I hope I'm saying the name correct. Since 1919. This pen comes in a cardboard box, I guess, recyclable. Very odd package, I would say. It's this thick and this big, but the pen is somehow put in a corner here and exposed to elements, which could, I guess, is get it easily scratched as it's being transported or carried around. So odd choices, but nevertheless a pretty decent box, I guess. It does what it's supposed to do. If you're interested and you can read, feel free to stop it here. Made in Japan. I wonder if they can put two of them in there and you can buy two at different prices. Maybe that's why they have this. Maybe that's why they have this box design and it doesn't work when you only have one. I don't know. Interesting regardless. Simple box, open it from here, remove this from inside, and then you can just slide the pen out of it. A very slick design, comes with a clip, rounded off corners, feels very nice in hand. Pretty hefty, pretty heavy. Interesting section design. Good weight in hand, actually. The balance is pretty decent, I would say. Pretty much in the middle of the pen. It does post, I believe. Yes, it does. It actually posts very deep. Posts better posts better than other fountain pens that I have in my collection, which is actually quite pleasant. And then to change the refill. Oof, squeaks. Sorry. Oof. Oh boy. And then just pull it out. And these are the refills. It's using OHTO ceramic roller refill C305.05. Sealed cartridge, I guess. Is it called cartridge? I don't know. Reassemble very easy. Put this inside. Cover your ears. Oh, there seems to be some sort of spring at the end of that barrel, and squeak, squeak, squeak. Secure in place. Aluminium section, plastic and aluminium threads on aluminium threads. Pretty decent pen. let me get into the writing sample quickly and to the drawing, and now I'm gonna switch to the voiceover and just talk about the pen as I experience it. I haven't used it until today. Hopefully it will work out okay. Well, no inks were used today since the pen comes with its own cartridge. I don't know if there is a difference between the gel ink paste of other rollerballs, but this one seems to be, well, I guess just as pleasant. It's not as annoying as an actual ballpoint where you have to press a little bit on the paper. You almost write like you would write with a technical pen. It just seems to be a little bit more jelly, I guess. Anyway, writing worked very well. No skips, no annoyance with it, especially on the Muji paper. Seems to dry fairly fast. And yeah, overall a pretty pleasant experience. If you like using rollerballs, I don't see anything different on this one or anything that will be better. But at the same time, I don't see anything that special about it either. Or at least to me. I don't know. The point size seems to be pretty accurate, 0.5. I didn't measure it, but based on other technical pens that I'm using, seems to be spot on, I would say. Now, the challenge that I had with was when I started drawing with it. I noticed that, especially on the cotton paper that I usually use for my drawings, this thing wasn't drying fast enough. As such, I had some issues with smudging. Fortunately, I was smart enough, for a change, to test the pen on some scrap paper that I have, and I noticed that it was smudging very easily. Even after sitting like 10 minutes, if I was putting my finger on the page, it was completely a smudge. So I went ahead and I looked through my papers and my notebooks that I have to figure out what can I use. It worked perfectly on a notebook that I have no idea what brand it is. I had it around for a couple of years and haven't really used it, which probably I should sometime soon. But I tried to use it on it and it worked actually perfectly. It was drying almost instantly. Somehow the paper was absorbing it very well. The only problem with that is that I didn't really like the combination of this gray and that paper, and I wasn't really feeling it, but it was working very well. The other one that I wanted to try, and that one is more recently, and you see me working on it, it's something that I got on Amazon, an odd brand for me. I don't know if it's a famous brand or a brand that has been around for a while. Ohuhu or something like that. Funny name, funny to pronounce it. I hope I'm pronouncing it okay. But the, I guess, more special part of this paper is that this is actually alcohol marker paper specifically built. And it's also bleed proof. So I like this paper and I wanted to try it because I've been looking for some paper that I want to use with my pencils. Something that doesn't smudge as easily, and through my experiments I found out that this alcohol marker paper works very well with the pencils that I'm using, or at least for whatever reasons in my case doesn't seem to smudge as easily. So I was like, let me try this paper. I still had an issue of the ink or the gel or whatever it is drying a little bit slow, but it wasn't as bad. The other weird effect that I was getting from it, because the paper is so smooth, unfortunately when I was trying to do more faint lines, it was actually kind of a skipping. I don't know if it's an issue with the pen or with the gel or with the rollerball in essence. But it's something that I want to experiment more in the future with. Plus, I also wanted to combine color pencils, as you've seen on one of my drawings quickly flashing at the beginning when I started. I wanted to use some pencils that I've been having with me for more than 10 years now. They were sitting somewhere in a shelf behind some notebooks that I haven't used for a while. And as I was cleaning a couple of days ago, I found them now, and I was like, maybe I should try them. Now, the color pencils, you'll see me using them a little bit towards the end. It's something from Staedtler company. They are called Ergosoft. I tried and see if I can find them, and yes, you can still find them. Now, the sticker on the case, it's a little bit different. And I guess more modern, but looks like these pencils are still being made. I don't know if they are professional grade or whatever. All I can tell you is that they work very nice and the colors are very pleasant, and I haven't really used them up until today. I literally used them for the first time. Anyway, with the pencils aside, going back to the pen, very interesting to work with it. I like the fact that it is 0.5, so it would kind of allow me to do some very nice details. The challenging part of the pen was when I was trying to overlap and get a little bit darker. Then I was getting like, I guess, I'm not sure how to call them, so for the lack of a better term, I would say ink boogers. And I had to use like a tissue paper to kind of wipe the nib from time to time because I was getting like spots or I don't know how to call them again. Like thicker spots after a while if I was turning the pen in my hand or something like that. And if I wanted to go back to that more finer nib. Bottom line, a little bit unpredictable on this paper because, well, it's not really meant for these. This paper is meant for markers. This is me experimenting with stuff, but it still worked out. I kind of still like the result. Maybe some of the odd things that were more challenging worked out in an interesting way / benefit for me. I was still able to do my lines more or less, but yeah, a definitely interesting experiment. And because it's bleed proof, there is no ghosting, which is, I guess, kind of nice. I mean, also the paper is a little bit thicker. I've noticed with some thinner paper that I have, which is bleed proof as well from a different brand, but it's thinner, there is some ghosting. I'll come back to that paper some other time. For now, I like this netbook. I like the fact that the pages are a little bit perforated, so you could rip the page apart or away from the notebook if you're trying to put it in a or frame it, basically. The drawing in itself, I don't know what it is. I kind of did, again, my own thing, letting my brain and my hand kind of take control of the lines where they wanted to go. So I kind of end up with an interesting one-eye cyclop kind of a creature, furry creature. I thought that at one point, especially at the bottom part, I kind of screwed up the drawing. I did something that was going against the flow of the lines that I had on the page, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I kind of worked it out until I kind of made like a leg, furry leg, that sits, I guess, on the ground. Quick save, I guess, maybe. I don't know if it ruins the flow of the entire creature, but I kind of like it. It's nothing bad, and especially since this was more of an experiment for me, I have to be honest, I still enjoy the final drawing in the end. I think, and something that I probably have to try sometime in the future, this paper will work very well with ink-based technical pens like liners, I believe they're called. I have some that I'll probably have to try at one point in time. I do like the smooth paper, and it's not really white, it's more like an off-white grayish paper, which might allow me to actually use a little bit of white. If not, I guess I will try something else. But I do gotta try the other notebook that I was talking about a little bit earlier, where this rollerboard was working very well. It's just for whatever reason, at that point in time, I didn't like it that much. As for the color pencils, I really like these Staedtler color pencils. I don't know why I never tried them before, but I'm happy I did, and I'll probably be using them in a couple of my drawings in the future. I mean, one of the reasons why I didn't use them is because of the cotton paper. It doesn't really take pencils all that well, but works very well on this paper. And the colors that I chose to use were yellow, a sort of an orange, and a purple. I think they mixed very well on this little creature that I have in here. And I'm actually quite happy with the end result in the end. Anyway, fun drawing, fun pen. I do like it. One thing that I didn't mention is that on the box he was saying or giving me the impression that the color is blue, but actually turned out to be black. Odd thing. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but it confused me a little bit when I was actually using it. However, I got over it very quickly since I almost forgot about it. Anyway, that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got something interesting out of it. Hopefully you liked it. And I will see you next time. I wish you nothing but the best and a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.